All right, real quick for right here, right now, here's one thing really exciting that's going on in the life of the Minimalists. In just a few weeks, on January 1st, our new documentary, it's called Less Is Now, will be on Netflix. You can check out the trailer on our YouTube channel. We'll have a link to it there. Actually, you know what? Let's just put a link to it in the show notes. We should have the trailer out by the time this episode comes out. You can check it out. Less Is Now. It's an expansion, a deep expansion into minimalism. We went out, we talked to a bunch of everyday minimalists, people who were profoundly affected by our first film. But we also went out and went deeper with some experts. We had folks like Dave Ramsey or T.K. Coleman, but also Annie Leonard and Danae Barahona and several other people who really helped us dive deep into these different areas of relationships and the environment and dealing with spiritual clutter, internal clutter, the economy as well. You know, there are obviously economic implications with respect to minimalism. And we address all of this in a relatively short film. It's less than an hour long. It was really important to us to make this as short as possible. I was really hoping to get really close to 40 minutes. We didn't get to 40, but hundreds of hours of footage that ended in less than an hour. That really is what minimalism or simplifying is about, right? It's about removing that excess and getting down to the essence, what is truly important. A lot of stuff hit the cutting room floor, a lot of really great stuff, but the ultimate finished film is, I think you're going to find it to be really meaningful. I know I certainly have, and I couldn't be happier with it. The first time we were going through this in so many iterations, and eventually I feel like, oh wow, we've made something that can stand up to our first film. One of the most difficult things to do is say, wow, how can we beat that? Well, we didn't try to beat that. What we tried to do is live up to the same standards, but then also improve upon it, expand upon this vision of minimalism. So Less Is Now will hit Netflix on January 1st, New Year's Day 2021. You can check that out. All right, you can follow The Minimalists on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at The Minimalists. Come to one of our live podcast shows. Visit theminimalists.com/tour to find a city near you. If you have a question, comment, or minimalism tip for our podcast, email a voice memo to podcast@theminimalists.com. You can comment on this episode at youtube.com/theminimalists. If you want our show notes in your inbox, sign up for our email list over at theminimalists.com. You'll also receive our Simple Sunday emails whenever we send those. And if you leave here today with just one message, we hope it's this: love people and use things, because the opposite never works. Thanks for listening, y'all. We'll see you next time.
Every little thing you think that you need, every little thing you think that you need, every little thing that's just feeding your greed. Oh, I bet that you'd be fine without it.